Does the thought of choosing a niche make you feel as though you're going to have to turn perfectly good clients away? Perhaps you enjoy working with different people and with different problems and different therapies. Or maybe you're worried that choosing a niche will make your work feel too narrow. If all that sounds familiar, I want to reassure you. Niching does not mean having to put yourself into a tiny box. Hi, I'm Sue. I'm the Holistic Growth Coach, and I help holistic, complementary, and well-being practitioners grow their businesses in a way that feels manageable, genuine, and right for them. One of the things that I see about niching is that people think it means deciding who you will and who you will not work with. But I think it's much more helpful to see a niche as a focus for your marketing rather than a restriction on your practice. It simply means being clearer about who you particularly want to help and what you'd like to be known for. You can still welcome other clients. For example, a massage therapist might decide to focus their marketing on supporting women going through the menopause. That doesn't mean that you have to turn away a man with a bad back who's been recommended by an existing client unless you choose to. A counsellor might be known for dealing with relationship problems. That doesn't necessarily mean they can never work with anyone else experiencing some other difficulty. And a reflexology might talk mainly about supporting people who have, for instance, stress or poor sleep, but they might still treat clients who come for many other reasons. The reason we niche is just to help people understand where you might fit into their lives. It doesn't have to become a rule that controls every booking you accept. The second thing to remember is that choosing a focus makes your marketing so much easier. When you try to speak to everybody about everything, it can be very difficult to know what to say. Your website becomes a long list of therapies and conditions, and your Facebook posts stay quite general. And the person reading them might struggle to recognize that you're speaking to them. But when you have a clearer focus, you have somewhere to begin. You can talk about the problems those clients experience, the questions they commonly ask, and what makes them feel comfortable enough to get in touch to book a treatment with you. It gives your marketing some direction. And finally, your niche doesn't have to be permanent. You're allowed to try a particular focus and see how that feels. You can learn from the clients who come to see you, and you can adjust over time. You can feel what feels most comfortable to you, which work feels most enjoyable for you. You don't need to make the perfect decision before you say anything at all. So if you're feeling unsure about niching, just ask yourself, who do I especially enjoy working with? Which kind of problem do people already come to me for? And what would I like to become better known for? You don't need to redesign your whole business today. Your practical next step is simply to choose one type of person and one problem to focus on in your next few pieces of content and see whether it makes it easier to know what to say. See whether your content becomes more clearer and more relevant. Niching should help you to communicate more easily. It shouldn't make you feel trapped. If you're good at what you do, but you're struggling to attract enough clients, you can download my free guide. It's called You're Good at What You Do, So Why Aren't You Getting Enough Clients? I'll put the link below in the description. If you'd like some one-to-one help finding a focus that feels right for you and your business, you're very welcome to book a free 30-minute chat with me. If this video has helped you feel a little less boxed in by the idea of niching, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing more practical advice to help you grow your therapy or wellbeing business each week. Thanks for listening.